Hello and welcome to my first online narrated battle on Shogun 2 Total War. This battle is a land battle between me, Ash92 Wales, and my opponent, Jacob. This battle was fought on a ridge map, which is usually good for a defender. But I'm just going to give you a quick overlay of my units, which is over the left hand flank of my army. I've got a unit of Yari cavalry, which are good for taking out other cavalry. I've got 2 units of bow ashigaru, 3 units of spear ashigaru, and 3 units of lone katana swordsman. Over on the right flank of my army then, I've got another unit of Yari cavalry. Show in a minute, there we go. And my general's unit just behind. Back onto the left side, you can see I've placed my Yari cavalry in the forest so they can walk up without being seen by the enemy up to this ridge area. This is the enemy's force now. This is the enemy's force. Jacobs, you can see split into 2 sides already. 3 units of bow ashigaru. You've got a light cavalry unit behind and a spear ashigaru. And we've got about 5 units of lone katana swordsman right there. As well as a spear ashigaru behind, general's unit, and another unit of light cavalry, which are only really useful for chasing down bow ashigaru. So he begins to advance up the ridge. I send my bow ashigaru up onto my ridge just to cover my army's advance forward, watch any initial attack. And sent my Yari cavalry up through the forest where you couldn't see them, just to watch my bow ashigaru's flank really. As you can see, I was using my bow ashigaru just to cover the advance of my main force, stop any initial attacks really, which can be quite devastating if you're unorganised at the start, which I usually am. Most of the time I send my Yari ashigaru up forward first, just as cannon fodder really against any archers, or just to protect against any quick cavalry rushes. Then I just reorganise my bow ashigaru just to get a little bit closer, just to put him off more than anything of advancing. And you can see on the ridge opposite he's pretty much doing the same thing. See in the distance I'm just reorganising my army, getting some katana up here just to mirror his army a bit more. By now it was pretty obvious though he was going to be defensive in this battle, so it was up to me really just to take the fight to him and draw him out from that defensive position. Have a look at his forces. He's setting up on the ridge really. You can see his 2 light cavalry behind and his unit of spear ashigaru on either end. Now the main problem with this position he's got is that his archers are well behind his actual main force and they can't get down to reinforce. Now I thought I'd take advantage of this, just draw him out from his good defensive position really, just to send my archers forward and force a move from him. Yari cavalry there still hiding in the forest. I was actually contemplating whether to bring him out to the hiding at this point, but I decided against it. As I'm sending him forward, he obviously didn't see this one coming and realised that my bow ashigaru would not be in range of his. So you can see up on the mountain his archers start flapping. trying to get a bit closer, as close as you can without falling off the edge really, which would have been pretty good for me. The initial volley was actually not bad, but it was more to piss him off than anything. So you can see he sends his light cavalry out to chase down my bow ashigaru, which I retreat. And then he has an amazing idea to go up to the right for some reason. You can see he realised where he was going wrong and he knew he had to attack. So he sends his whole force forward. You can see in the distance as well that he's actually trying to send his cavalry around on the right flank of my army, or left flank I should say, where he found a nasty surprise waiting in the form of my Yari cavalry. But there was no way they could win that battle. But I suppose it's the taking part that counts. Over under the main battle, you can see my archers are tearing apart his advancing long katana, and tearing apart some of mine in the process. I start sending my general up just to intercept the escaping light cavalry unit, because there was 2 of them. And send some around to the right.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Amazing work by the general there. By now it was too late really though. You can see over on the right hand side he brought his bow ashigaru down, which was a big mistake really, because he forgot about my Yari cavalry and the Yari ashigaru, can't forget them. In all fairness, he did try and get his Yari ashigaru down, 2 units on either side, but it was too late by then, the battle was lost. From then on he pretty much knew the battle was lost and surrendered just after. But thanks for watching my first online battle, and feel free to leave any comments, good or bad.